Hello everybody. This is as a little something new. I don't usually do, toy reviews and stuff, but since I do stop motion on my channel, I figured I might as well. So here we have the Star Wars Vintage Collection Lando Calrissian. Now it says Kenner on the front, but if you flip it on the back, you'll see that it has Star Wars the Vintage Collection. I'll move the camera so you can see it. If it'll focus. It's not gonna focus, but it says Star Wars the Vintage Collection. This is a collection of Star Wars action figures that Hasbro has made, and if you're not aware, they're meant to replicate the classic Star Wars figures that were sold back in the 70s and 80s. So, as you can see on the box, you've got a screenshot from the movie, obviously Lando Calrissian, and you've got the figure itself. So, without further ado, let's open this up. And here he is, out of the box. You'll see he's got little, I don't know if this is felt, but he's got a cape, he's got a blaster, and that's really all he's got. I'm sure there's a way to take the cape off, but I think you might have to pop the head off, and I don't really want to do that. But as you can see, his head is on a swivel joint, or a ball joint, pardon me, and it allows for a swivel, up and down motion. His arms have 2 points of articulation. There's a little swivel, and there's the up and down. His shoulders have the same as his elbows, sorry. His elbows have the same, get the cape out of there. His elbows have the same as the shoulders, and surprisingly, the hands also have the same, but the hands are very stiff. This is actually resemblant of some older, like, Clone Wars action figures. I remember Captain Rex used to have the same kind of hand joints. Let me see if I can get it close up. It's pretty hard to see, but there it is. Sorry, the camera's being weird. He's got some, oh, pardon me. He's got a waist joint here. His legs also have that 2 bits of articulation, but oh goodness, this figure is super stiff. Okay, it's got this swivel articulation, the thigh, knee articulation, and the legs, or the feet, have 2 bits of articulation. One thing is that, he won't stand up unless you position him just right, which is why I have this. It's one of the older Star Wars figure bases, and there you go. So if you have any spares of those lying around, just put it on it. For a size comparison, I have another Star Wars figure, which is the Darth Maul action figure. So you can see how these two fare. I don't think this Darth Maul is from the Vintage Collection. He is, however, still a Hasbro Star Wars action figure. The Vintage Collection, as you can see, has more articulation, as this one has very little articulation, but that could also just be the action figure. For a better, I guess, size and figure comparison, here is the Star Wars Vintage Collection Rebel Trooper from the Echo base. It has most of the same articulation, except it's got a little less going on with the hands and the legs. So overall, this Lando Calrissian figure is pretty good, especially for a Star Wars figure, and for one at the 3.75 inch scale, because most of the better, I say that in air quotes, better Star Wars figures are the Black Series, and I do not have any of those yet, but when I do get one, or maybe 2 or 3, I will do a review on those. Just as a little goof, I gave him a custom-made lightsaber. I've already made it, and you'll definitely get to see more of it on this channel pretty soon, coming up, as I'm actually working on my own Star Wars stop-motion animated series. And you might end up seeing Lando Calrissian in the process, now that I have him. I know he doesn't have a lightsaber, unless you've, like, played The Force Unleashed or something. yeah, it's a pretty decent figure, especially for one at its scale. I haven't bought a Star Wars figure other than the Hoth Trooper in quite a while, so I'm gonna go hunting for more Star Wars action figures. And if you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more, because I'll definitely be doing some more Star Wars and more action figure reviews.